Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. So in this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful reversible bracelet top. So guys, if this is the first time visiting our channel, do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and always turn on your notification bell so you can get updates from us whenever we post a new video. So I made this beautiful reversible bracelet top, and this is so easy and simple to make. When taking your measurements, you're just going to place your tape at the center of your chest and measure to the side. So the measurement I have here is 8 inch. So I went ahead to add 1 inch, making it 9. But for this tutorial, I'll be using 7 inch. So you add extra 1 inch, making it 8 inch, okay? So this tutorial will be making use of 7 inch, then add 1 inch extra. So guys, I'll be using this fabric for this tutorial. The black material is a doll face satin, and also the other material is an Ankara fabric. So I went ahead to cut out this in a square form, 8 inches by 8 inches, okay? And I have two pieces for both the black and the other fabric. So this is what you should have. I also went ahead to cut out a strap. This is 1.5 inch. Make sure this is long enough for you because we'll be having loop at the back of this bracelet. So guys, the next thing I went ahead to do, I also went ahead to cut this band. Okay, this is our band. We'll be attaching it to our cup. So make sure it's going to be on fold, and you should have your under bust measurements. So mine is 27, on fold is 13.5. Also the length of this should be 6.5, or you can make it smaller if you want. So I went ahead to cut an interfacing for this. This is a light gum stay. So go ahead and cut gum stay. Then we're going to be ironing this to our fabric. Okay, you're going to iron it on the wrong side of your fabric. So guys, I'll go ahead and give it a good press and show you what it looks like. After I was done ironing, this is what it looks like. I went ahead to trim off the excess interfacing. So this is what you should have. Okay, I tried to trim this off because I noticed one side was actually longer than the other. So I went ahead to also place this on our satin fabric. Go ahead and cut this out. Just make sure that they are the same size, the same length. Okay, so just go ahead and trim this off so this can be equal. So guys, after I was done doing that, I'm just going to get my fabric and I'm going to be folding in triangular form, and I'll fold over like so. Okay, then I'll take my scissors and cut through. Just watch what I'm doing if you don't understand what I'm saying. So I'll pick the next one, turn it to the wrong side and fold like so. After folding, you fold it over again, then you are going to cut out just like you see me doing. If you don't understand what I'm saying, just watch what I'm doing. So this is it. I'll go ahead and pick the next one. I'll fold it over in a triangular form and cut out like so. You do the same for the remaining piece. Okay, so this is it. After I was done cutting, this is what it looks like, and this is what you should have as well. So guys, the next thing I'll go ahead to do, I'm just going to fold it. I want to avoid this pointed edge, so use your curve, or you can decide to mark like you see me doing. So I'm going to be cutting this out because I don't want it pointed, so I'm going to blend it over like so. I'll repeat this same process for the remaining piece. Place it on each other and cut out just like you see me doing. We're just trying to blend this up and avoid any pointed area. So this is what you should have, guys. And the next thing I went ahead to do, I'm just going to be marking like so. I'll go ahead and stitch down using 1/2 inch. Go ahead and stitch using 1/2 inch.
So guys, just go ahead and mark half of an inch and stitch down using your sewing machine. Use using your sewing machine, okay? So guys, after I was done stitching, this is what it looks like. Can you see? The next thing I went ahead to do, I'm just going to be cutting this other part. We didn't actually cut it off, so go ahead and cut it and give it a nice notch, because we'll be ironing this. Open up this other end and give it a nice notch. You repeat the same process for the remaining piece, okay? Go ahead and notch round, because we'll be ironing this using our ironing arm. So go ahead and do this. If you don't understand what I'm saying, make sure you watch what I'm doing. So guys, I'll go to my ironing table now. I'm going to open the seam up like so. Just open it up like so and sprinkle a little water, because I'm not using a steaming iron. So go ahead and open up the seam, then give it a good press. Okay, give it a good press and be careful when ironing, so you don't burn your fabric. You also turn it to the right side and give it a good press. So guys, I repeat the same process to the remaining parts, and this is what you should have. This is what it looks like. It's already coming out.
Also, I'm going to be folding like you see me doing, because I'm going to be stitching these our straps. So I'll be using this as our loop at the back, and this is what you should do. Okay, then for the band, I'm going to place them on each other like so, and I'll go ahead and trim them. I just want to make them equal. Just go ahead and trim any excess fabric. So we want this to be equal. And after I was done stitching, this is what it looks like. This is what you should have. So you can make yours to be 1 inch before folding. So I used 1.5. So guys, I'm going to be placing them together like so, right side facing each other, then turn it over. Okay, so I'm also going to repeat the same thing to the other side, and I'm also going to be using my strap, the one we just finished stitching. I'll be using this on it. Just I'm going to fix it like so, then, and I'm going to place the right side facing each other, secure with your safety pin. Okay, then you go ahead and stitch all the way. Okay, you're going to stitch all the way until you get to the other end. You repeat the same thing to the other side. Pick your straps and place it just like you see me doing. Place it on the right side, and also place this over. You're going to secure with your pin, and you're just going to be stitching all the way. Go ahead and stitch using half of an inch until you get to the other end. You're not going to be sewing this other part, because we'll be turning it out through that part. So just go ahead and stitch using half of an inch. After I was done doing that, this is what it looks like. I just went ahead to give it a nice notch. This is what you should have. Remove the safety pin and give it a nice notch. I'll go ahead and turn it over to the right side so that we can iron this out. You repeat the same thing to the other part. Go over and turn it to the right side. Okay, just go ahead and turn it to the right side, and this is what you should have. Then I went ahead to my sewing ironing table and I gave it a nice press. You repeat the same thing to the second side. Turn it to the other part and give it a nice press. You can decide to sprinkle a little water, then iron this out. Okay, so you do the same thing to the second cup and give it a nice press, and be careful with when ironing so you don't burn your fabric. So guys, this is what it looks like. I went ahead to trim off the XX. I don't know why I had XX for this, but the second part, it was okay. There was no XX, and
This is what it looks like. Can you see? So guys, for the band, I'm going to be notching the center. Notch the center and open it up like so. Then I'm going to place my cup from that midpoint of my band. Just place it like you see me doing. Okay, let's place them let them be close to each other, and you're going to turn it over like so and secure with your safety pin. Just go ahead and secure with your safety pin. Then make sure your cup, they are facing each other, the right side facing each other. The right side of your band should face the right side of your cup. Okay, so this is what you should have. And also, I'll pick my other fabric, then go ahead and notch the midpoint like we did for the first one. Then you're going to place the right side facing each other. Just watch what I'm doing. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you're going to place the right side on it. Then go ahead and secure with your safety pin all the way.
So guys, if you are here to subscribe to this channel, kindly click on the like and subscribe button. Okay, so after I was done doing that, I went ahead to stitch. You go to your sewing machine and stitch using half of an inch. Okay, so you should have this after stitching. After I was done stitching, this is what it looks like. So guys, I will go ahead and give it a good press, turn it to the right side and iron this out. Okay, so as you can see, it's already coming out so fine. So go ahead and give it a good press, and also you turn it to the other side and iron as well. This is it. You can decide to add, sprinkle a little water if you are not using a steam iron. So just go ahead and give it a good press. After I was done doing that, this is what it looks like. This is what you should have. So next, I'm going to be trimming off this excess fabric because I want this to be the same, both the actual fabric and the black, the other material. So just make it equal. Then you're going to fold it like you see me doing. Right now, I'm going to impute my underbust measurement, which is 13.5. Go ahead and mark 13.5. So because this is going to have loop at the back, I'm going to subtract 2 inch. Okay, so go ahead and mark like you see me doing. Mark, subtract 2 inch, and you are going to be cutting this off because it's going to have loop at the back. So you're going to cut this off just like you see me doing. So guys, this is what you should have, and this is what it looks like after I was done cutting. So my actual measurement now is 11.5 inch. So I'm going to turn it over like so that I can stitch this other down part. Go ahead and place it like you see me doing. Then you're going to secure with your safety pin. Okay, then you go over to your sewing machine and stitch using half of an inch. Stitch until you get to the other end. So this is what you should have after stitching. I'm just going to be turning this out to the right side. Okay, just go ahead and turn this out to the right side and give it a good press. Okay, so you are going to iron the two sides just like you see me doing. Iron the two sides. Then at the edge of this, I'm going to be folding in half of an inch because we'll be inserting our loops over there. Go ahead and fold like so. Then you repeat the same thing to the other side. Fold in half of an inch, take it to your ironing table and give it a good press. Okay, after I was done doing that, this is what it looks like. Can you see? So I'm going to be cutting out my loops right now. So I have about 2.5 to 3 inch. You can use between 2.5 to 3 inch. Then go ahead and cut out according to the number of loops that you want to put. So for me, I'll be using 3 on each side, so making a total of 6. So make sure you have 6 pieces of these loops. Like I said, you can use between 2.5 to 3 inch. Okay, so right now I'm going to be folding like you see me doing. Fold into 2, then you open up this and place it in between. Secure with your safety pin. Then you repeat the same thing to the center and also to the last part. Okay, you repeat the same process to the other end. Go ahead and secure with your safety pin, then take it to your sewing machine and stitch using, just stitch close to it. So this is the final outcome after I was done stitching. This is what you should have and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to be lacing this up, okay, and you can decide to use any of this side. You can decide to use the plain part or this other part. Okay, it's totally fine. This is what you should have. So if you find this helpful, do not forget to hit on the like and the subscribe button and share this video. Okay, go ahead and share this video and invite others to like this picture as well. Until I see you in my next video. Bye.